We are live. Hello, hello. Hey,
Hello, how
Mika.
are you doing? You have been through it today, right?
Oh my gosh. I got the notification when Mika's thing came through going, but I couldn't see like what the message was, but I saw that
Yeah.
she had sent the message and tagged me. And I was like, okay, let me finish this thing that I'm doing. And then when I get back home, I'll click and see what the message is. And before that happened, I saw the message from you being like, did you see this? And I was like, I'm looking at it right now. And I was like, oh crap.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I was like, okay, let me see if I can finish this book and get it done because you all have to return it.
Yeah, you saw, oh my gosh, you saw it this morning and you had to read all of the book this morning.
Oh, I had to read it. I literally just finished like 15 minutes ago.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
kept going, Alexa, what time is it? Alexa, what time is it? Because I was like, I don't
Mm.
know if I'm gonna finish. And then it's 5:01 p.m. She's telling me now. Yes, I
Yeah.
know. Yeah, so I was like, "Ooh, I gotta." And the last time I asked, and it was like a quarter till or something, and I still had on my book like 10%.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna finish it." But then the last bit wasn't this book. It was some
No, it
like
was a
something
preview. Yeah.
else. Yeah. So I was
Yeah, like
like,
a couple minutes extra.
okay. Yeah. So when did you finish? Mika, when did you finish?
I did finish this morning. I finished about probably about 15, no, about finished probably around 35 for 40.
Okay. Yeah. So we were all
Yeah.
like scrambling to finish this book.
Yeah, because I was trying to read it last night and I got tired. So I yeah, okay. This book damn. Uh
Did
yeah,
you
and
like it? It's so different, I think, than like the normal stuff that you read. Although I might be wrong.
I
Is
know I would say so, yeah. I think it's definitely more of like a almost like a women's fiction, but it's a male main character. I don't
yeah.
know. I don't know. I would call it just general fiction. I would say it's like very much of a like a women, but maybe not. No,
No,
it's a, like a women's fiction.
it's like
Like
emotional. And like
yeah,
you're the male authors I think you read are probably more like mystery, thriller, like I don't know,
yeah. I
not
mean,
emotional or whatever.
yeah. I don't read many male authors, so when they are, they probably are that.
Yeah.
Um, and also I think it's typical that women have these kind of like coming to like you know coming to your new life in your 50s or like in your 40s or in
Yes.
your 30s or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Um, that's very rarely men, at least that I see. So I don't
Yeah.
know if I think men's fiction, you would think of something different. This would be more of like a women's fiction, but the main character is a guy. That's how
Like
I
you
see it.
could very much slot in a female main character and you would never
Yes.
know.
And they would 100% be women's fiction without a doubt.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah,
All right.
I
So
don't have, I guess I don't have very many criticisms of the book.
yeah, I don't think I have any criticisms of the book.
Mhm.
We spent many hours in the hospital and everything in my oh yes, everything in my left breast is benign. Okay,
Good,
good.
good, good.
Yay. Surgery for the right is on Monday. It's scheduled. I can't read this. It's scheduled. Why can I not read this? I need to make my screen. Oh,
Initially?
and now my phone is now my computer's dying. Hang on a second. Let me make this brighter so I can see it. Oh, now I can see everything. Scheduled initially. Okay, so I got home early enough to finish the book.
Okay, good.
Oh, good.
Good,
Oh, Mika,
good.
I'm so pleased that everything
Yes.
left is good.
Yeah, very
Um,
much so.
okay,
Go,
I
go,
need
go,
to
grab your
find
charger.
my charger. Yeah, hang
Yeah.
on.
Yes, Miko, definitely was worried about that. I'm so glad, and I hope you're feeling okay. Taking your pain meds, being resting, and I'm glad that all is well. So exciting, so exciting. Um,
Okay.
my my pastor's wife, um, she had a situation with cancer recently that was insane, where she's had cancer in the past, and I believe it was breast cancer as well. And her doctor like saw something and thought maybe she had to come in again for another cancer, maybe somewhere else in her body, and was like, "We're gonna do a scope to look and see and make sure you like check this out." Okay. So they schedule it 6 weeks in advance. Okay, so it's 6 weeks had to go where she was terrified and horrible was gonna happen. She goes into the doctor. She drives to Lexington, which is 2.5 hours away. She waits in the waiting room an hour. She gets in the room, gets undressed, and sitting there. And the nurse comes in and go, "I'm so sorry. You didn't need this. We don't need to do a scope. I gave you the wrong information. You can go home. We'll check up with you in a year."
Because everything's fine. So she
Because
spent 6 hours, 6 days, six whatever months,
six
worrying.
weeks
6 weeks
we
worrying.
were worried that she had cancer again after having like cancer enough to need chemo, and like drove like all that. She's like, I'm flying to Florida tomorrow, guys. Come on. Like, I got stuff to do. You're calling me in here. She was pissed, reasonably enough.
Although,
So
yay.
yay, she has yay. That is true.
Yeah.
She's
Like
fine.
now
She's
she can go
okay.
on vacation and be like, no worries. Because
No
even if you
worries.
have like surgery or tests or whatever, you still are going to be worrying for the next
Yeah.
however long. Now she doesn't have to worry anymore. Yay.
No. But she had to go through all that. So yeah, I just found out about that yesterday. Because I was worried too. Because she had it done, and or the it was scheduled for, oh my gosh, you're Matt. It was scheduled, and then she went on vacation for 10 days. So we did not get any updates at church. And like, are we gonna get I asked somebody, are we gonna get an update? They were like, she didn't tell anybody an update and then went to on vacation. I'm like, that seems not great. So she comes in, I'm like waiting for her to tell me, because I'm like waiting for her to tell everybody, like, here's my update on it. And it was like, so
Yeah. It's
yeah,
horrible. Not that she's fine, but all the pointless worry. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So I'm really glad you're okay.
I know. Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Mika, what did you think of the book? I
Yes.
loved it. Although I was telling Tina, I was like kind of glad reading this afternoon that we didn't read it live, because parts of it were like really, really emotional. And I
Yeah.
was like, "Ooh, I'm getting kind of misty." And I don't know that I want to be misty in public.
No, for sure. Um, I I think for some of the like 75%, and I started to zone out a little bit because I was so tired.
Yeah.
But so I don't remember a ton of like that middle like core, but yeah, he the friend dies.
I did not expect,
No.
I don't know what I expected, but I don't think I expected one of his friends to die. Um, all right. So after Buck confronted death grid by a spectator, I feel expected somebody dear to him to die. I did not. Did you
Okay.
you did, Tina. You expected someone near.
No.
Oh no, me neither.
No, but I thought it made I realized I thought it made sense.
Yeah, it did. She thought it would be Howard. Howard would have been hard for me too. Like if it had been any of them, if it had been Chewin, however they're saying, how do you ever say his name,
I think that's accurate, yeah.
or Howard, or even like Clara, the girl. I was like, if any of
Yeah.
them, it would have been hard. Yeah, I did not expect this, and I didn't expect him to die the way he, like, just
It was so like he had an incident. He had like a clot,
yeah.
something of the sort, and uh
And
then
then he's fine.
the next chat, and then he's fine, and then he's like, I just can't. I just have to keep moving so that I don't get a clot again. Next, and then it's like, and then he died.
Pick me up at the hospital, like I'm
That
getting discharged.
that was so that I kind of that's the only part I would say I didn't love, was how just weirdly quick that was. I think it could have like it just he to me, okay, yes, he had his issues with being disabled, but he seemed relatively healthy. Like,
Well, that's what these DVTs do. They like you have no, like, you're fine, you're completely healthy, and then bam, you're dead.
yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
and
And
they're
it
really
does,
hard to predict. You don't know, like, you can't predict.
no, yeah. And I understand that. I just wasn't expecting that. And I
Yeah.
felt
I
like it was
wasn't
a
either.
little bit like, I don't know. It just, I don't know. But I didn't love that part. But other part I didn't love was, the romantic element at the ending, or the ending wasn't totally settled and he goes back to that company. I just, yeah, I didn't love that, but
I
that's my
like
only
that. I
complaints.
like that he was uh I actually like, I feel like at the end it completed his whole, like, I understand how to write an obituary now and why to write an obituary and what I should be writing about and what obituaries should be about. And this is like what you all should be writing to
Mhm.
honor the lives that you're writing. And I love that the paper or the magazine or whoever worked for it was like, huh, you know what? That actually would be like a
Yeah, I
real
get,
thing. And then they hired him to do it, which I'm like, go Howard.
yeah, yeah. So I did not, I
You
guess
didn't
that's
like
fair. I
that.
guess
You
that's
wanted it
fair.
to just like break ties with that newspaper and be done all.
Yes, because they were so disrespectful to him and they had no cares about him at all, which obviously, and what it seemed like to me was I would have just ghosted them like a dead person
Well, I
because
feel like
they,
he did. And then he was like, well,
no,
wait a minute.
I don't think so, because then they called him back in and they were
I
like,
know, to do like
and
something that he said I would want to do.
you sign, no, but when they called him back in to clarify that he wasn't dead, made him sign the paper saying I'm not dead.
Oh,
I would have
okay.
said no. You guys deal with your internal issues. I'm out of here. That's what I would have said. And then maybe, they can't legally fire you, but they can't legally keep you on their records. So you're in this limbo where that's gonna be hard for them. Sucks for them. That's what I would have done. But I mean, Howard's a good guy. So I was hoping he was gonna do that, and maybe there's gonna be some like payment situation where they couldn't take him, like he kept getting paid. I don't know. So I was hoping there was gonna be
I
that, but
mean, Tina, the guy hacked into somebody else's account and then published lies on a newspaper.
that's a lawyer way to define that. I don't know. I
That's
just don't.
exactly what he did. That's not a lawyer. That's his telling the story of what he did. Like,
Yeah.
that's
He
exactly
didn't
what
hack.
he did.
He
He
didn't
has
he didn't
to
hack.
fire. You have to
He
fire somebody that does that.
he didn't hack into it. He has
He
access to
did
it.
hack into it. He used somebody else's password to publish something under somebody else's name.
He did?
Yes, he used Tuin. He used his password in his account
That
to
he was a
publish
that Tuin.
under Tuin's name as if Tuin had written it. I'm saying the name completely wrong.
No, I think
Yes.
Tuin is correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't. I thought he just posted it on his own thing.
No, because how can you post under your own name if you're dead?
Because he's not dead. I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
no, he hacked in and like put it in under someone else's name. So
Hmm.
like absolutely 100%.
Oh,
Hacked.
okay.
You
That's
can't
fair.
have
That's fair.
journalists writing like lies and publishing it
Yeah.
and not expect at a legitimate news publication to not be fired, right?
Yeah.
So he should have been fired. I I give the place credit and Howard a lot of credit for being like, actually, he's right about this other thing, and we
Yes, I
really should
agree.
have him back to do that, right? I
Yeah, I
think
agree.
I give them credit for that because I don't know that if I had been that publication, would have hired him back, right?
Oh, okay.
Screw me once,
Mm.
you're not coming back, right? As a
Well,
news organization that needs,
yeah.
truth or, facts, whatever. All right. Sometimes that's as fast as it goes. Yeah. My friend Linda was 35 and just died suddenly and within minutes, blood clot. Blood
Oh
clot,
my
you never
gosh.
know.
Look like you never know.
It's
Yeah.
just, and you can't ever see it coming. You just don't ever see it coming.
That's really terrifying.
Come to think of it, Linda would have loved this book.
That's actually really sweet.
I love this book so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really, really, really loved it. I feel like, do you guys have an alarm set so that you can return this book on time if you have to return it? Or have you already returned it? I
Oh,
just
no,
want
I haven't.
to return it late and then have to, whatever happens when you return a book late. I don't know.
Oh, you can return it early. So I'm doing it right now. I just clicked and I returned it early. But it'll take it from you.
Oh, okay. So you don't have to do anything and it'll just automatically. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, good. I didn't like I'm Gen X, right? We had to pay a fine if we were late.
Yes, but that they take it from you, so they don't have to deal with that.
Okay.
But our library still I think the library still had the fine. Yeah, if you good, you
Okay.
returned it.
Okay, so good. You guys are good. We can chit chat
Yeah,
as long as we want. We don't have
yeah. And my library, they don't really have the best website, but at least on at some portion of their website, you can renew your books on there. So you can renew your physical books. So I have four books out right now, and I've renewed them 4 times, 2 times each, something of the sort. So yeah.
Okay, so you started to talk about did you start to talk about the love interest and how that
Yes.
story? So you were not crazy about how they ended that.
Okay, so how they ended it was her going off for the summer and
A
him saying
year.
I love you.
For a
The
year.
year. Sorry, the
Yeah.
year. And him saying I love you and her saying me too. And then that was it, right?
I didn't like how she was just so I mean, I get that I wouldn't say I love you right away either to somebody I barely knew. Just because they said it to me, I wouldn't say it back if it
No,
wasn't true.
but
But it
if you
was weird how
meant
she
it,
like kind of like wanted him to I felt like she was trying to get him to say it. And then when he did,
really.
he was like, cool. Bye. Yeah. Like, okay. But I guess
if you
that's what it is.
if you're gonna say it, say I love you, not me
Not
too.
me too. Right.
Yes. And I think that's
Right.
so
I agree with that, especially when it's the first time.
yeah, for sure, 100%. And so I thought it was a little odd. And then there was no like, I don't know, conclusion on that. So it definitely was we're ending here and his life's gonna continue however it's gonna continue. Like
You don't
there
think they're gonna wait he's gonna wait for her, she's gonna wait for him, and in a year they're gonna be back together?
yes, but that's not I do think they're gonna get back together. But what I'm saying is like you the book ends like this is what his life is doing right now. We're not gonna like happy ending bow it because he's got a lot more life to live. That's how
Yeah,
I
yeah,
felt like the
yeah,
ending
yeah.
was not like and everything was perfect the end. This is the
Yes.
beginning of the story and he's gonna live his life presumably happily. This isn't like you
Or
can
maybe
decide
not,
what
like, you
happens.
don't know. It
Yeah,
is really just like, we're starting like, there could be a sequel.
yeah. There could be, and it is there could this is just a chunk of his life, a chunk of
Yeah.
his life where he starts anew, but yeah.
I like stories like that, where you really don't know. Like, I don't care if there's a sequel or not, I would definitely read a sequel, but I like it when, like, you really did just get like a snapshot of somebody's life with a
Yeah.
full character arc and a full story, but like the story continues on.
Yeah.
You don't know what the story is. I like that. I like
Yeah.
having a book where the character you sort of think they're still out there somewhere, you know.
Yeah.
Go, huh, I wonder if they ever did get together. Or I wondered, like, did they keep in touch? I wonder, like, did he invite the neighbor lady down and develop this like big friendship with her again? And
Yeah.
like, I do think about that. It takes me a good while to say I love you, so I might say something like "me too" if I was surprised and not quite ready to say it.
Interesting. That's actually it's
I would
that's good
even
to
say
know.
"me too." I think I would be like, "Okay, gotta go.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Thanks."
I don't that's interesting. That's interesting to say that's I don't know. That's interesting that you would do that. Not in a bad way, but in like a way of like maybe that is
Well, yeah,
realistic
because I
then.
don't want to intimate to anyone that I love them unless I'm sure that I love them,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
To me, that's a pretty serious thing to say to somebody.
I grew up, we would say, like with your parents or your siblings, with people in your life, whatever. Someone say I love you and you would say you too. Like, right back. Then I started watching Charmed. And in Charmed, they would say me too. And it always seemed like I love you. And then the person saying me too was I love me too. And when they would say, that's how, I was
Oh,
like, me too. What are you talking about? You love you too? And it took me a while. It took me a bit to realize what they meant, because growing up, it was always you too, that's what
yeah,
you would
yeah,
say to
yeah, yeah.
people. Um, and so
Like
I
you
think,
too, as short for love you too. Like you
yes,
love you too. Yeah,
like
yeah,
I love you too.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
that would be I love me too. That's
yeah,
what my mind immediately went to, because of the language I grew up with. So I don't think I've ever said me too, because it just feels unnatural. But I
yeah,
mean, if that's the way they phrase it, like the show was set in, the other side of the country, but it was still set in America. So I think it's probably just another way to phrase it. So I think it's interesting.
yeah.
Um, but yeah. So I think for the first time it should be, don't if you're gonna say it. But I don't know, that's how I feel about it. But you know, yeah.
But I think only say it if you actually mean it.
Only say it if you actually mean it, yes.
Yeah,
And then the other person shouldn't get angry with you if you don't say
right.
it back.
You don't say it back.
Because
Yeah, yeah. And
that's a
like if
classic
I said
Gilmore
it to
Girls
someone
thing.
and they didn't say it back, I would be like, I actually don't care if you love me back or not. I just need you to
That's
know
not
that
important.
like I love
Yeah.
you. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And that is such a
And
Gil
maybe I do care if you say it back, but I'm not gonna
yes.
be like, if you're not there, you're not there. But I need you to know that I am there.
Yeah.
FYI.
When I think about that, I always think about Gilmore Girls, because that thing in Gilmore Girls. You watch
I
Gilmore Girls,
know.
right?
I mean, it's been 30 years since I watched Gilmore Girls.
Oh, you're
I
not
mean,
watching
whenever
it all
it
the
came
time. Okay.
out, like I was, in college or something. Yeah.
So in Gilmore Girls, for the first season, spoilers for this, for Rory's, the main character, Rory, her first love interest when she's 16 is Dean. And uh he says he builds her a car, he does all this stuff. He says I love you. And she's like, thanks. And he's like, what do you mean? You didn't say it back? And you have to tell me, like, basically pissed at her. And which is ridiculous. And then they get back together as she says I love you later on in the season. Anyway, okay. Then later on in college, she's dating this guy, Logan. That is who she should end up with, in my personal opinion. And he says, I love you. And she's like, I can't say it back. Okay. She panics and he's like, it's okay. Like, I said it to tell you, because I have these feelings and I'm going to tell you about it, but there's no need to say it back. Let's go to
Right.
dinner. You know what I mean? So yeah. So it was I thought that was so cute, because Logan's the best.
All right, with Claudius, I sort of blurted it out by accident,
Oh,
but I totally meant it. That's your whole story with Claudius is like a total rom-com. I
yeah.
feel like you are Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan in a movie. Like your entire story that you like how you met and then you blurted it out by accident. And I'm like, this
That's
this
so cute.
romantic comedy. You should write a memoir, but have it like be a novel, right? You could just write your story
Yeah.
and
And it
change
would be a novel.
and have it be like a romance novel. That's what I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. It's so interesting that you guys have this story and you don't like romance. I think that's so, because
I know.
when I heard this story, I'm like, but you don't like romance. But I guess, yeah, like, I don't
Yeah.
know. And that's
I
so
think
interesting.
it's like
Cute.
cheesy romance.
Yeah.
Although, like,
That's
like,
cheesy.
you and Claudius are cheesy, but I mean, it's like prime rom-com material. You and
Yes.
Claudius.
Yes.
So,
That's so
just
cute.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. What else about this book? The funerals. Oh, what did you think about his like his eulogy for Tim?
Tim, I liked it.
I was like, oh, that's when I started to like when he was talking about his mom's funeral, I started to get like super weird. And his mom's like how she died and all that. I started to get
Yeah.
creepy. But then I was almost in like full on tears running down my face when he was doing Tim's eulogy. And I just kept thinking, I'm so glad we're not reading this like on camera.
Yeah. Yeah, I really liked Tim's eulogy, and it was, yeah.
Yeah. All right, Mika, I'm coming back to this comment in a minute. But yeah, Tim would have loved it, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
wait, did he actually tie Tim's shoelaces together or he
I
just
think so.
bed. I love that he asked if he could put Tim's shoes on him. I was
Yeah.
like, oh my God. Oh, I thought that was so sweet. All right,
That
so
was so
back to
cute.
this. So Claudius let her fluster for a bit and then said, see, this is rom-com material. This is such like, yeah,
It's actually so cute, girl. Oh my gosh.
yeah, yeah. Mika
That is
plays
so
it all
cute.
cool. Like she's like, oh, I don't like romance. And then she's sitting on all of this good material.
Yes, Mika. That's the book you should be writing.
That's the book you
Not the
should
other
be
books
reading.
you're writing aren't good. I'm saying like you should write this one. Because I
Yes.
read
And
it.
then if you want, at the end, you could turn it into some weird, who killed who mystery thing if you want.
Yeah.
Right? Did they die? Didn't they die? Who killed who? Did Mika kill him? Did Claudius kill Mika? Like whatever. Was it
Uh,
the stick in the library? Like what happened? I don't know. Yes, this book I'm giving it 5 stars for sure.
yeah.
I know you're jumping ahead, but that's my
No. Yeah. I 100% giving it 5 stars as well.
yeah. I'm trying to think. This might be the best book I've read all year. I'll have to look back and see.
Really?
So far, it's definitely in the running.
We gotta rank our book club books. We haven't done that, and it's obviously some of them are so old, but
Yeah.
I would love to do that.
We
But
should every year, like in
yeah.
December, we should do like a recap. Like let's go back and look at the 12 books or the 8 books or however many books we read during the year. And
Mhm.
like have like a little debate and try to rank them and see which one was the best one or whatever. Yeah. Oh yeah. Mika says 5 plus plus. I agree. This might be I mean, we still got several months left and I read like 5 books a month. So could be book of the year, but who knows?
I'm trying to figure out how I can rank them. I mean, like, do highest rating of the year. I cannot. It doesn't seem. But
For sure, for the books that we have read here, right now, this is my number one. By
really,
a long
okay.
shot. Yeah.
Let me pull up my list I made.
Yeah. Pull up the rest of them.
Where's it at? Treehouse. Okay. There's only been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be the 6th 5-star I've ever had in the book club.
Wow. How many books have we read this year? Have we done 7 or 8? Have we done one a month?
1, 2, 3, 4. This will be 5. So
Oh,
no.
we've only done 5 so far. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well then, yeah, this is definitely my favorite of
Oh
the 5.
yeah.
We've only done 5. Wow.
Definitely the top of this
Oh, I know why we
year.
only did 5 because we had 2 months that we didn't read anything because I was in the
Yeah.
States.
Yeah. And well, we did 1, 2, 3 months like in a row, and we haven't finished anything since March.
Oof.
I cannot. Oh no, wait, we finished. The writing ends itself. The ending writes itself.
Yeah.
Writing ends
Yeah,
itself.
we've done 2 in a row, I think, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we've done 2 in a row now. Yeah.
Yeah.
When did we read that? I should put that information there. But
We've read some good ones. I'm not saying we've read bad ones this year. We've
no.
actually, I don't think, maybe one of them I didn't like at all, but I don't remember. I'll have to look back and see. But yeah, we've read some good stuff this year.
Yeah. And then compared to everything else we've read, I would say, I mean, Pumpkins in Paradise was pretty good. I'll say that. I think
Okay.
that was pretty good. Other than the novellas, I'll exclude the novellas. Rock, Paper, Scissors,
Mm.
and Anne of Green Gables. I would say those are probably my top ones in general. Oh, Deja Dead was really good too.
So rock, paper, scissors, I still hold in very high esteem because of that like wild twist.
Yeah,
Like
100%.
where we were like, I have to go back and read the entire first part of this book,
Yeah,
right? Because I was completely wrong about everything I thought was happening. And then I like Daisy Darker. While I didn't like the very end, no spoilers for Daisy Darker here, but I didn't like the end. Everything leading up to the very end, I loved.
Yeah. That
I
was
loved
that
it
was
enough. I think I gave it, I don't know, if I didn't give it 5 stars, I gave it like 4.9 or
okay.
something very
Yeah, I
high.
gave
'Cause
it. I feel like
everything up until like the very, very end, I was like, what is going on right now? This is ridiculous for me.
yeah.
Everything else, I was like, oh my God, I'm so in love with this. What? Yeah.
Okay. I definitely gave it a lower rating than that. I gave it a 3.5.
Yeah.
Um, but
Well,
I
I think
haven't.
we gave it low because we guessed the twist.
Yeah, and
We
it's just like
guessed the main
annoying.
twist early
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
I
Which is
just, even
crazy
with
that we
that,
did that.
I thought
Like,
the thing in it was so good.
we know.
Like,
Yeah, and we throw things at wall. We throw things at the wall. We're reading. We're like, what if
I know.
what if her husband killed her and she's a ghost? And it's like, "Ah, damn it. You know what I mean? Like it's like we
Like,
guess these crazy things, and then it just happened to be,
we
you
guess a
know,
lot of crazy things. And this is the only time that one of the things we guessed turned
was
out to actually
true.
be it. Yeah.
Yeah, and we throw things out there that are even almost not even
Crazy.
possible. Like
Right.
that, like nobody would write that. And then Alice Feeney wrote it. It's like, come on, girl, you got to be a little more
Which is
rational
why
than
rock,
that.
paper, scissors, I think was so great. Okay. Rock,
Yes.
paper, scissors. Again, I didn't like the very end because I was like, why are we
Mhm.
doing this now? But it, so favorite book of book club ever,
Mhm.
it might be between rock, paper, scissors and this book.
Really?
And
Okay.
it might have to lean towards this book because of the very, very ending of rock, paper, scissors that I was like, this is unnecessary. But yeah, both were good.
I didn't give Rock Paper Scissors 5 stars. I gave it 4.75.
I wonder
So
why.
I don't know, but I I
I
would
may
say
have
probably
influenced you with I really didn't like the
maybe maybe. I mean, you guys definitely
like
influenced
the
me with stuff
last
like
chapter.
Caroline and the
If
Moon
we
and shit
just
like that.
didn't read the last chapter, I would have been love. And I do love it.
Yeah, and it's like that was probably why.
It
Not
was like
not
I was
because
like,
of
what is that? We don't need this chapter. What is she
I
doing
just
now? Why is she doing this?
yeah, I
This
just remembered what the ending was, and it's like
ah,
to me I wish it was kind of you know, two
yeah.
against one sort of vibe maybe.
Yeah, it was
Do what you
unnecessary.
gotta do. I don't I need okay. I think I asked Mika about this, but I need a damn book about a wife and mistress who realize that each other exists and then decide to murder the husband. Like I just need and then become lesbian. I need that. I just need
I
that.
feel
That's
like
all I
that
want
is
in
something
life.
either Frida McFadden or Alice Feeney would write.
I actually read light, I guess maybe I'm gonna say light spoiler for it. That ends up happening in actually a book that Sally Hethworth wrote, the ex wives club that we read last year, the novella, the one with all the people in the diner and the murdering.
I don't remember it. I don't think I liked any of those novellas, did I?
You
One
liked
of them
that one, I think.
one of
I
them
think
is that the one I liked?
I think that might have been the one you loved. Yeah, you
Hmm.
gave 5 stars to. I thought, and that one
I
was
thought there
like
was one about an airplane. Am I
there
wrong?
was
I thought that either that was the one I loved or the one I really hated. Was the airplane one the one that we all gave like 1 star?
the skydivers. Yeah, because I gave it 3.25, but that was the one where like the brother killed himself at the airplane or whatever and lands in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
field.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but the ex-wives club, I just read a novella by her. It was in another series of novellas by different authors, and it was her book, and I read that, and it happened, and I'll tell you that much, and it was good. So I was like, damn, I want this to be a full-length novel, and I can't find nobody. I'm looking it up, and I'm like, not getting the results I want. So yeah,
Hmm.
but you know,
Well, I'm not a big fan of murder for no reason. So
yeah. Okay, if you're gonna murder someone for no reason, make it a man. Don't murder a woman. You know what I mean?
I
Like if
feel
you're
like you wouldn't murder anyone for no reason.
no,
I'm
you
not
shouldn't, but if you
murder
are,
anyone for a reason,
no,
but at
you shouldn't
least
know.
there's a reason I can be like, okay, I guess there's a reason, but I'm not a big fan of just regular people. I'm not a fan of the hero
Yeah,
being a murderer. Because to
yeah.
me, I'm like, if you're not acting in self-defense or defense of others, like I'm not sure that you're the hero if you're murdering people.
True.
Hmm.
I'm looking through my 5 stars of the year. I just was able to find it. I read such a good book that I it was so good. It was so crazy weird and good. It was called Mother Thing. And the cover and the synopsis make it seem different than the actual kind of synopsis of the book. But the synopsis I would give is a woman, who had a very rough childhood. Her and her husband move in with his oh my gosh, with his mom, and his mom ends up killing herself. And it's their journey of like going through grief together, but she's also like trying to be the perfect wife. And her husband thinks he's being haunted by his mom, and she's dealing with a patient whose mother, she has she works at an old folks home. She's or a nurse at an old folks home or something of the sort. And she's dealing with a patient whose daughter is being kind of what she thinks stepping over the line. And sort of this journey of this crazy woman who's wild and crazy, and a little bit of like a 50s aesthetic, not really though. And it's crazy. It is wild, and it is so good. Oh my gosh. And it's so sad, and the main character is kind of gross. Like she says just nasty things for no reason. Like just like ugh, I loved it. It was so good.
All right. Mika hasn't tackled it yet. She hasn't read it yet. It's on my TBR. The moment I'm not ready to tackle these themes.
Yeah, it is. It is hard with grief, and it is hard with, I guess, parental grief, but also parental abuse. I'll say that. Uh, and suicide. But it's crazy and it's
Well, it
fun.
just hits everything.
It's crazy. It's crazy, and it's not as ghostly. It's not like horrific, but it's really about. It really. I think it hits on a part of being a mother, like the concept of being mothered, less like the journey of being a mom. It's like this is what is mothering, and what does that mean for people? Like I don't know. So I that's how I took it. Right? Is almost like an out mothering. Like you're trying to kind of out mother each other. I don't know. I thought it was interesting. Anyway, yeah. So I really like that one. I thought it was really good and really fun. I don't think Vivian would hate it, but I don't think Vivian would love it. But I think you would like it, Mika. I need to when you read it, we have to talk because I need to know what you think of the ending. Because it's I think one of the most crazy things I've ever seen a main character do.
Ooh.
Probably. Yeah.
Well, we've seen main characters do really wild things, so I
Yeah.
don't want to know what she did. No spoilers here.
I'm not gonna spoil it for Mika. No. And I probably can't even say it
Parental grief
here.
is still off the table for me. Mika, I thought about you
Fair.
during like, all of the like funeral and death scenes here. Were
Yeah.
you crying and misty? I mean, I was crying and misty, and I was like, like
Yeah.
how Mika is reading all of this.
Yeah.
Because like his mom, and then her dad, and I was like, and then Tim, I was like, this is a lot of dying that I didn't expect to hear about.
Yeah.
I thought it would be like funerals of strangers, and we would just be at strangers' funerals, and it wouldn't be like emotional like this. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I like this book. I'm definitely like, this is a book I will read again.
Yes. That's what I was thinking. It feels very much like almost like a comfort read. It could be.
I was misty, but this book does have a very gentle way of dealing with grief. Yeah,
Yeah.
I wasn't like bawling my eyes out, but I was definitely like, "Ooh, I'm feeling a certain way here."
Yeah.
I'm feeling something deep in me.
I'm feeling something. I don't know what it is.
There seems to be a feeling coming out my eyes right now.
uh,
Yeah, it was I feel like I kind of related a little bit to Bud, but not like there was a lot of depression in this book. Like Tim was very depressed and suicidal, Clara depressed and suicidal. I don't know if Bud was ever suicidal, but definitely super depressed, right? Like
yeah.
really hard stuff that I did feel like the writing, the way they wrote it was gentle is like a very nice way to say it, Mika. It was very gentle.
100% agree. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Is there anything else about this book that we need to talk about?
I don't think so. I don't think I have anything else to say.
I know. I just feel very happy at the end of the book.
Yeah.
Like I was trying to think, what do I hope happens in the future? And I'm sort of like, I hope they all live good lives and live happily ever after, but I just feel very like satisfied at the end of this book.
Agreed.
Like we all, like, I feel like reading this book, we all went through something and then that thing is over.
Yeah.
Now we can just like get on with our lives in like a very real, very good way. Like a chapter of our lives have closed while a chapter of Bud's life has closed, right? Like I was like, I really like this book.
Yeah.
I would read other stuff from him. I'm actually going to look him up and see what else Libby has. And I would read other stuff. He's like books of poems and things.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not much of a poem person, but I would read and see what he says because this guy can write.
Sorry. Yeah. Agreed.
Yep. All right. Should we talk then about like what we want to do next?
Yeah. That dystopian book or whatever it was, I recommend it. Mika probably has very few little bit left on her hold if she didn't return it. And yeah, but I could get that on Hoopla, but we don't.
Do you remember the name of it?
It's called Yours for the Taking.
Oh, that's the one. And they hang on, let me see if because it was on my Libby and it was on hold. And then like it disappeared from my Libby. Like it wasn't even putting in the library anymore. Hang on, let me see if it's back. Because maybe that was like a glitch. All right. Say the name of it again.
Yours for the Taking.
Yours for so Yours for the Taking. By Robin K? No.
By I don't know.
No, that's number 4 in a series, and it looks like romance. So it's definitely not that one. I don't have it on my Libby anymore.
Odd. Yours for the Taking by Gabriella Cone.
Okay,
Spelled Corn with a K.
Gabriella. Oh my gosh, it's not even giving me any. Gabrella. Corn. Korn.
Gabrielle.
Okay.
Corn, yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, there. No, all it's showing me her is Long Island Girls.
All right. Huh. Well,
I wonder if there's something about this book that people, is it now a banned book or something? I don't know.
I don't know. I wouldn't think so, but
I don't know. Because it was there when we first looked at it and I put it on hold. I placed a hold and now it's gone.
Well, I mean, we definitely can read it. Like, I mean, I can read it on my own, then that's fine. Or Mika can read it on her own if she wants to. Are there any other?
I had to return Yours for the Taking because I took it out when we first said we'd read it. Did you read it or you just returned it without reading it?
Yeah, let us know. Do we have any other books to recommend? Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. This author has other books that have to do with obituaries. I only saw that there was like a blurb at the end of this book for me that looked like it was another obituary book. So let me look. I mean, I don't know that we want to read another one of his right away, but let me look him up. Kenney.
Do we have other than my Libby only has that one?
Oh no, my Libby only has The Love Poems for Married People, Truth in Advertising, which might be about And then I see you've called in dead. Oh wait, truth in advertising might be about, no, it's not about obituaries. So no, my Libby doesn't have another obituary one. All right, it only shows up for me if I search for yours for the taking corn. Okay, let me try that. That's a good, okay. Yours for the taking, KORN. Okay. Oh my gosh, now it shows up.
That is so odd.
Oh, but now it's telling it's a notify me.
Okay.
It's not in my library's catalog. Tag it to receive a notification. All right, I'm going to tag it to receive a notification. So I'm going to tag both it, the book, and the audiobook. Notify me. Notify me. Huh. I wonder what happened. Oh, wait, hang on. Don't untag it. Here, I want tag. I want it tagged. Why will it not tag? Notify me. Yes. Okay, good. Oh, no. Oh, no. Notify me. Yeah. Okay.
Are there any other books we have to suggest? I'm trying to think. We're coming into next month. It'll be already start of fall. Or the end, late summer, early fall. And then October, I want to read a Stephen King with y'all. And I know that's crazy, but I think I read Misery and it wasn't that bad. Murder, graphic wise. So I kind of want to read Stephen King with y'all because I read Stephen King and I loved it.
All right, pick a Stephen King.
Okay.
And we'll see how it goes.
Maybe we'll do that for October. Do we have any other books to recommend? I don't.
No, but I do feel like we should read something Halloweeny or something like, I don't know that I want to read scary. But here's the thing. I don't know that I've ever read scary. So maybe it's not as I think. But listen, I got to tell you, Colleen Hoover, that one ghost one, I almost had to stop reading it because I was like, and it's Colleen Hoover writing a ghost story. Like, if I can't handle Colleen Hoover writing a ghost story, I don't know that I can handle like Stephen King writing.
Now, that did scare me. Oh my gosh. That did scare me, the ghost part. But, oh my God. Ugh. So sorry, guys. When I just read Misery, and that was more like isolation fear, and that was more like dread almost. And I told you what happens in it, and that scene, wasn't as gory as I thought it was gonna be. So, and it was a lot less gory than the descriptions of that guy murdering his kids in that 11/22/63. So, yeah.
All right. I don't know. Mika, how do you feel about this? How about Grave Expectations by Alice Bell? Okay, hang on.
Grave Expectations by Alice Bell. Okay.
I have to notify me on that one too. All right, I'm going to click notify me. Are you thinking this one for October? Hang on, notify me.
Fast-paced, hilarious debut crime novel, in which a burnt-out millennial medium must utilize her ability to see ghosts and team up with a band of oddball investigators to figure out which members of a posh English family are guilty of murder. Ooh.
This sounds like it's right up our alley.
Yes, maybe less creeped. Maybe.
I mean, I feel like I would read this. I told them to notify me. My Libby doesn't have it, but I clicked to notify me for it.
Okay.
I feel like everything I want to read these days, my Libby doesn't have.
Yeah.
Which is frustrating for me because I'm like, I keep putting in books that people tell me about, or like books that I knew about before as I'm looking for something to read. And
Mhm.
because I also want to read that like Medusa. Oh, I can place a hold on that one now. So I will. Sorry. Now I'm just
I
talking
Medusa.
my own stuff. I Medusa. It's about like Medusa, the woman, the
Oh,
Greek,
okay.
whatever. Um,
Oh, I'm
it wasn't
trying
here
to.
before, but now it is. But yeah, I feel like I keep looking up books that people recommend, and my Libby doesn't even have them in the library. It's not even like I can put them on hold. It's like they don't even have them.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Um. I like that suggestion. That sounds kind of fun.
Yeah.
Um. Maybe that could be a September thing. Um. I don't know. And then, or maybe it could be the October thing. But I do. I know it's a lot, but I
Stephen King.
maybe keep doing.
Look at a Stephen King that you think is not going to, I mean, I think they're all going to be scary. Maybe Carrie is not so scary. It's just a bloodbath.
Yeah.
I don't know enough about any of them. I know that I would never go and watch any of these at the movies.
Yeah.
But would I
Here's
read this book? Maybe. Yeah.
yeah. I don't know because his books also are not like straight up horror. Like they're not like splatterpunk. They're not like boo horror. They at least they don't seem to me. They also have like an emotional
No, which
journey
is
in
why
them.
they're so horrifying, which is why I can't watch them because they're like psychological, get in your head, poltergeist, like stuff that seems real to me,
Yeah.
not like
Okay.
some mass murderer just going around mass murdering people willy nilly, which just seems like, I mean, is it scary? Yes. But is it terrifying? No, not to me. Like,
That is so that's so interesting because that is the opposite of what people would describe as real
yeah,
life.
no,
When
when
they say
I feel like something could actually happen, like that whole like psychological terror thing. Like I no.
yeah.
Poltergeist, no. No, no, no. People taking like um what is it when like spirits take over your body? No.
Possession?
Possession, no.
To me,
No.
that's not
No, no. Amityville
not
horror?
real.
No. No.
Okay, okay. So maybe you can find a contemporary one of his, or something of that variety. Hmm. Okay, I'll think about it, I'll look into it. Um, anything else? Any other suggestions I have? No.
Um I wouldn't mind going back to our normal, like Agatha Christie style of murder mystery kind of thing, like who done it, or I
Okay.
wouldn't mind going back to another like Alice Feeney's Frida McFadden sort of thing where there's like a twist that we don't see coming.
Okay.
Or we haven't done a cozy mystery in a while. I wouldn't
No.
mind doing that.
Last time we did it was last time this year when we read Pumpkins in Paradise.
Yeah, maybe we read like, well, we just not that this was a light, fluffy thing.
No.
What if we read something that was funny?
I mean, this was funny, and maybe Grave. Maybe we should do definitely Grave Expressions then, because if
I can't get great
expectations,
expectations.
I was calling it expressions. Where else do you have? Does your Libby have hoopla?
No, not that I know of. Didn't we talk
Can
at one point about doing a memoir?
yes. You know what was a really good memoir that was funny and was like beautiful in like a little bit of a sad way, but mainly it does have parental grief in it. So that might not be the best option, but uh, what's his name? He's a gay guy. Jordan, I'm gonna say Jordan Peterson. Leslie Jordan. Leslie Jordan. He wrote a memoir. Do you know who Leslie Jordan is?
He's the guy that was on was he on Will and Grace?
He may have been. I don't know. Maybe he was a
The,
character on there. I'm not sure.
like he was the nemesis to Karen on Will and Grace. Am
I
I
have
wrong?
no clue. I've never watched the Will and Grace other than a couple episodes here and there. I don't know, and I don't even know how to spell his name right now. But He's a short guy. He's very short. He's a little bit big. He's got white hair, and he's very he talks. He talks like he kind of has like a very high pitched voice.
But you've already read it. We're not going to read something you've already read.
Yes, but it was such a good book, and it does that probably shouldn't be it because it does have like his mother dying and his father dying in it, I believe. But that I think Vivian, you would love that. It is such a good book of just him talking about adventures he's had in his life, and he's gay, but like his parents were like not homophobic towards him, like they loved him, and like he has this story about his father going out on Christmas Eve night to buy him a doll, to buy him like a doll, and it and like in like the 60s, like my dad went out on Christmas. His dad went out. His military dad went out on Christmas Eve night and hunted the stores to buy him a doll, and because he was like, I want this doll, and then his parents were like, it's fine, he'll get over it. He won't want it. He won't want it. Like Christmas and Christmas Eve, he's like, Santa's gonna bring me this doll, and his mom is like, you're the one who's gonna have to tell him in the morning that you didn't get that Santa didn't bring him the doll, so you have to figure that out. And his dad went out. It makes me almost cry when I think about it. It's really so cute. So it's just full of little stories like that and journeys of his life. It's great. It's called I don't know what it's called, but it's a good book. I recommend it.
I'm just like scrolling through memoirs on my Libby, and like everything is place a hold, place a hold, place a hold. Available now. Let's see what's available now.
I'm surprised that you said that book was boring. The book by Emily from Gilmore Girls.
I know. It was not interesting to me at all. Emily, whatever her name is. I can't
Karen?
think of what. No.
Kelly?
Kelly. Yeah. I mean, Kelly Bishop. Kelly Bishop.
Kelly Bishop.
Right? Kelly Bishop.
I think
Bishop.
so.
I mean, she hadn't. It wasn't. It just. I don't know. She was not as interesting as Emily Gilmore.
Okay.
And I feel like, the other memoirs that I'm 100% it's just the way it was written, I think, or that I expected it to be something else. But like the other memoirs that I've read of like famous people, I actually felt like I was learning something about Cher. I learned a shit ton about Sonny and Cher that I never knew. I learned a whole bunch about Julie Andrews and about The Sound of Music and about like Mary Poppins and all of these things that I didn't know. And I just sort of felt like the third Gilmore Girl was,
yeah.
And maybe I just wasn't in the mood for it. I don't know. I'd been looking, or maybe I was like, I'd built it up so much in my mind that I was going to learn all of this stuff. And I was a little disappointed. It felt just flat for me.
Yeah. I just read a book I've been anticipating for a while, and it fell flat, and it was a thriller, and it makes me not want to. I don't know if I'm going to read any more books by Riley Sager. I don't know if y'all have read him. Yeah. I read one book and it was good, and then I read this book and it was just like, this was less of like a thriller and more of like it was less of like a Freida McFadden thriller and more of like a mystery thriller. So like I kind of wanted to be more dramatic, but it was okay.
All right. So should we just put suggestions in the or what if we read, I haven't read, what if we did like a fantasy or like young adult or something like that, or even a graphic novel? I've never read a graphic novel.
You've never read a graphic novel?
I mean, I've read a
Heartstopper
comic book, but I've never read anything called a graphic novel.
Do you want to read Heartstopper?
I don't know.
Heartstopper is about two boys in high school who are falling in love with each other, and it's adorable and it's cute, and I just sold my physical copies of it.
Are there a
But
bunch of volumes? Heartstopper volume one,
there's
two, three, four,
6
five.
volumes. I've read the first 5. I've read them
No,
probably.
we are not reading something you've
No,
already read.
because why? Because the thing, I haven't. First of all, I haven't read them in 2 years. I haven't read the last book in the series, and they're so quick, they're so cute, they're so good, and it'll be as if like, it's not. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell. It's not. I actually kind of want to reread them because they're just so cute and good. So it's about this boy who is going through it. He was bullied. He has some mental illnesses, and he is kind of dating this guy, and then he starts to fall in love with a guy in his science class, basically, or his math class or something. Maths class because it's British.
I mean, I can get them on my Libby. Mika, what do you think about Heartstopper? Can you get it?
No. I think I just no, I don't know how to spell heart still. Dang it.
Oh, my thing, number 6, it says there's a Heartstopper Forever movie coming soon from Netflix.
I believe it's out already.
Oh,
Heartstopper. And then there's some novellas that go along with the series as well, which I believe I've read almost all of them. I don't know what I've actually read from it. I can get the first one on Libby, but you can also get them on Webtoons as well. So you can
how
get them.
how long are they? Are there like we're gonna read it in one sitting, in one sprint, or we're gonna read it? It's gonna take like 4 sprints to read it.
I think we could read it in 2 days.
Well, shit. Why is it telling me now to place a hold? Before it was saying borrow, 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 and now
Was it
they're on
different?
hold.
Was it different libraries?
No, I only have one library.
You can get it on Webtoons, which is just an app. Uh, it's like it's completely legal because she put it up on there. And yeah, so you can get it on that if you wanted to.
All right, Mika, what do you think about this heart stopper? Heart something.
Heartstopper.
Heart stopper. Heart stopper. Why is it doing? Oh, wait, now it's telling me I can borrow volume 1. I'm just gonna fucking borrow it. Oh, wait,
Do
it's
that.
in French.
Yes.
No, I am not gonna.
Oh, you can borrow it.
No, I think I will not borrow it in French, but I will. Oh, 16 weeks wait.
Web.
Well, but hang on. It says 1 copy in use, 7 people are waiting. I'm going to place a hold because maybe like other people. What does Mika say? Oh, my Libby doesn't have it. Okay, then let me
Does
unhold it.
does Europe have Webtoons? If so, I'd recommend we can read it completely for free on there at any time.
Well,
I don't have an account.
we all have that we haven't read. There's like 10,000 graphic novels, right?
Yes, but we don't know if we're gonna like it. And then I
We don't
know
if we
you
don't
guys
like
are gonna love
Heartstopper.
this. I know you guys are gonna love this series. Okay, I'm trying to give into it,
I
even though
feel like I've heard that song before.
Hey, when was I born? Hold on. It's asking me for my birth date. Why? Okay, whatever. Anyway, I have to confirm my birth date. Mom's there. But I don't know. I think you guys will like it. We don't have to read it, of course, and I'll read it if you guys want me to. But reread it if you want me to. But I think it's a good series. You can read on there probably for free still. And then I'm gonna look into a Stephen King and we'll find something for September.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what, but
well, let's figure that we still have 2 weeks until September starts.
Yeah.
So let's figure something out on Discord, and then we'll put it in and by then I should know whether I can do Wednesday and Thursday again.
Okay.
Or like what our schedule is going to be, what I can do. So hopefully we can go back to 2 days, but we'll see what happens. I should know before we start September. I'd say let us look up stuff and put them on Discord. All right. I am cool with all of that. And maybe Kenney will join us too. And maybe Lily will be back and all kinds of people. Who knows?
Yes, because hopefully it's cooling off there, but also yeah, I shouldn't say that on live. Never mind. But yeah, I think she'll be refreshed and cool by the beginning of September.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we loved I See You've Called in Dead.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. All right. And we'll figure out September on Discord.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Mika, keep us informed on Discord of what happens, in the next couple of weeks with situations. And
100%,
yeah. Tina, if we don't see you before your fun birthday trip.
Yes, I'll keep you guys updated on Discord.
Yeah. All right. I will see you guys in September. I'll see you on the Discord.
All right. I'll see you then.
Ciao.
Ciao, bye.